Thanks, Lauren. We've taken a look at hot yoga, yoga gear, and even paddleboard yoga here on Winging It Buffalo Style. And today we're heading back to the mat to prove that size does not matter when becoming a yogi. We're talking about yoga for the little ones. We're joined today by Julie Leatherbarrow, and of course her daughter over here in the purple is Micah, and over here in the pink is Iris. To talk about yoga being a great exercise for the little ones, so tell me a little bit about that. Why does this work out so well?
I see. Well, my certification comes from Yoga Kids, which is an educational approach to yoga, where we incorporate movement with math and language and social studies, environmental studies, in a fun and creative way. And these kids, they love having a good time. They love moving their bodies. And of course, the more we move, the better we feel, and the better they behave.
And of course, you brought them, so I have to ask them a few questions. Now, Iris, tell me what your favorite yoga position is.
Triangle.
And what do you like so much about doing yoga?
Because it gives you more strength, so you can get taller and taller every day.
Taller and taller every day. And then how about you, Michael? What's your favorite yoga position?
Dog.
Downward dog? Excellent. So tell me a little bit about what you can do with children when you're practicing yoga, because I can imagine that a lot of parents might be worried about overextending or overstretching. So when do you know what's okay and maybe what to save for when they're a little older?
Well, in kids yoga, I don't make any adjustments. So whatever the children are doing, we just go ahead and let them do, as long as they're not hurting themselves. And we basically just try and focus on the fun of it. So we're having fun doing triangle, we're barking like dogs, roaring like lions, mooing like cows, and meowing like cats. So as long as we're having fun and keeping moving, that's the biggest and most important thing there.
And I think we're definitely ready to have a little fun today. You brought your mats. Now I have to point out the two little kids mats, because these are absolutely adorable. There's you can't really see them, but they're stars and turtles. Where do you find things that are fun but still yoga appropriate like this?
We found these right on Amazon.
Look at that. All right, so why
made it that easy.
Why don't you and I step over? We can kind of let the girls be center stage, and you can give me a little rundown or example of what you do with them.
Okay, so we're going to start out with tree pose, and we're going to bring our hands to our heart center, bring one foot up. The toe can stay on the floor like a little kickstand, or you can put it up to your calf. And what we know about trees is that they're the lungs of the earth, and that they make the oxygen that we breathe. So we need to save all of our trees and replant as much as possible. And what do we have to do, girls, right? We have to do it on the other side. Whatever we do on one side, we have to do on the other, and that helps bring balance to our brains. And that's right, let's reach up our branches. So doing the pose on both sides helps bring balance to our brains as well as our bodies. What do you want to do next? Should we do volcanoes?
So there's a lot of fun that you can have. I love that you don't correct them and just sort of let them do what they can. Now there is a festival that kind of gets people in touch with this. We have a graphic, so why don't we pull that up and you can tell me a little more about it.
The Budding Tree Yoga Festival is happening this Sunday at Canal Side. All of the classes are free from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. We're starting out the day at 9 a.m. with our kids and family yoga. Please come down and do a kids yoga class. Act like a kid, gonna bounce around like bunnies, and definitely roar like lions. We'll be ending the day with Bollywood demonstration, and it's going to be absolutely amazing and a whole lot of fun. So please come down, it's all free.
And then quickly, I do want to point out that Budding Tree Yoga, you do offer classes for every age, from as little as they are to 90 years old. Where can people find that location?
Well, you can go right to my website, buddingtreeyoga.com, and find our times, locations, and classes that we'll be having in the fall.
All right, well, I have to say namaste to you too.
Namaste.
And we're going to talk